Hello. So, yeah, I decided that I wanted to like say some other shit too, in regards to Tarot Land and the people going around in Tarot Land. Just, I don't even know how to explain it. I guess I could say being egregious as fuck. You know what I mean? What is going on with these women? Can we please stay on Earth with our messages? Because I don't think none of these bitches are in an intergalactic love relationship. What the fuck is you talking about? And if they are, they don't know it. So come back to Earth, please. Have the messages on Earth. What about these human men, okay? That's supposedly out here waiting for these counterparts, these women who consider themselves divine or whatever the fuck they saying they are. And it's cool that you think you're divine. I think I'm divine, okay? I think you should have a healthy perspective about yourself, and even sometimes go a little above and beyond, because you'll start believing that, and that's great. But talking about all this other stuff about intergalactic love spells, and she's putting spells on me, and she came into my energy and met me in my dream. I mean, you that weak that people could do that to you, could come into your dream and meet you in your dream. You need to put the spiritual hand up and say, talk to the spiritual hand at that point. It's that easy. You know what I mean? Literally go to God and let God handle it. And literally just, find peace within oneself and know through and through that God's got your back. That's all you got to do. Just have a little faith in your higher power, if you believe in that. And you must believe in it because you believe in aliens and intergalactic love situations. What the fuck is you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Two, I'm looking at some of the cards you guys are putting out. For real though, oh girl is not lying. Like, I watched her video, her spiritual messages for the collective, and she ain't lying. You bitches can't spell. You literally cannot spell. It for me, okay, so it was an incident where somebody who said he was a financial guru and he couldn't spell financial. I'm sorry, but you can't be my financial guru. I know it has nothing to do with counting money, but for me, if you can't spell financial, you pretty much don't know what financial is. So you may know how to count, but can you count properly? Do you know how to spell whatever the denomination you done counted up? Do you know how to communicate that you counted it up? Whatever. All I'm saying is that's a huge part of like giving out messages, is to give the correct message, the right message. So if somebody's in your energy, you need to go to God. And there's also, you guys talk about certain readers and how these readers are coming into your dream space and stealing material from you and having sex with you. And I think y'all got issues. Y'all got serious issues. Ain't nothing. I mean, it could be happening, or it could just be like your imagination is that wild, and you're so affected by what this person is saying that they come up in your dreams. I've had some dreams where I just played out the day. That day's energy was so strong that it spilled over into my dreamscape. So sometimes that could be happening as well. I do not think that these women are powerful enough to meet you in your dream space. I do think when you showed me certain videos of these people that supposedly attacking some of y'all showed videos of these people that supposedly attacking you. First of all, why would you deal with somebody who always throwing up devil horns? Two, you knew what the fuck you was getting into when you started dealing with that person. Three, that person is not giving you the right information. Period. That every time I see a video of this person giving readings, they always say the same thing. You're going to be famous. You're going to be in the limelight. There's a man coming for you. Your money's good. It's never, it's a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? A dotted list that they go through. They got to get it all in, and that's how they get their money. That's how they get you to come back, is that they straight up lie to you. And then you go back and you pay them another $150 or whatever you paying them to tell you the same shit that they told you before. Because now they got you in this loop and put you in this parameter of, where's this man? When is he coming? Where's this money? When is it coming? Because they didn't follow their little, they formula, and they do it to everyone. So you're not special. You're not going to be famous. I'm sorry to tell you that, but more than likely, no. Stop letting this person put that shit in your head. More than likely, probably not. That's a hard one. You see a lot of famous people. If you notice, it's a small circle of people that's on the upper echelon, that higher, top tier echelon. You ain't finna be on that. And if you are, congratulations. Some of y'all are. Maybe 4 or 5 of you motherfuckers. The rest of the thousands of you, nah. Don't let these people put things in your head, and also be realistic with yourself and where you are in life. And I'm not saying that you can't pursue fame. I'm just saying you can't just have somebody put it in your ear, and the next thing you know, you done sold your whole life. You done up because you think you about to be Beyonce. That ain't finna happen. I just have to keep it real with you. It's not gonna happen. It's not. So you need to be realistic. You could be a superstar in whatever you do. So that one way of like shining for the whole world to see, it's not the only way. There's only one Beyonce. There's only one Little Kim. Lil Kim, not little. So don't let these women fool you, and you go and you change your whole life thinking something's going to happen, and then you end up derailing yourself and pushing yourself back 10 years in which you should really pursue, because you don't let somebody who tells this to everyone tell the same story to everybody. Like I said, they have a formula, and that formula is to get you to come back. And not because they gave you top quality service, but because you're confused as fuck. I have never gotten a reading from, I'm lying, I got a reading from a couple of people, and they happen to be dead on. But those readers were genuine, smart, and they do it every day. So I know they come with the right messages because I see them do it every day. Every day. And I saw how they worked before I even decided to give them money. Some of y'all just have a formula, and then some of y'all are copying the people with the formula, and you do it worse than they do. So you guys should really just figure out your own originality, how you do it, what you're supposed to do. I haven't found my niche yet, but I'm getting there. And the point is, it's not going to be overnight unless God just throw it in my head like this is what you should do. Which part of that has happened. So all I'm saying to y'all, to the readers, to the listeners, for the readers, please be original. Please be authentic. Please care about the people that you are leading astray. Because a lot of y'all are leading people astray, and you just out here trying to get money and clients. And for the people listening, please employ your discernment that God has given you. What they say, ain't got the sense God gave you. Y'all got sense. Y'all know what to do. So you need to employ your common sense. You need to employ your common sense. You need to make sure you're paying attention to what you need to do in order for you to move ahead. These women are not miracle workers. They're here to inspire you and to teach you, which a lot of them aren't doing. So the inspiration a lot of the tarot readers are giving and getting is between each other. You guys are watching each other and trying to copy what each other do. That's not going to work out for you. You can't be, who was these popular readers? You can't be popular readers. Exo Tarot, Ghetto Nun, what is her name? House of Oshun. These are really popular readers, but they actually come with decent messages for the collective. That's not going to actually stunt a collective's growth, stunt the people's growth. It actually inspires them. And I never take to anything that feel funny in my spirit. So for me, those three readers, which is, it's a few, it's more than those three readers. I'm going to say, like, literally there's about, some I haven't found, but maybe possibly 10 readers that are just genuine, real, and decent. And they come with like decent messages. It doesn't matter how they come with the messages, what kind of cards they use, because Ghetto Nambi, wow with it. She got all kind of stuff, but her messages are real and true and authentic. And she used different kind of cards, but the point is she's using her intuition. And for me, it's brilliant that she's using those cards because she is using her intuition. And that's what it's all about. Intuitively reading for the collective. You can't pick up a fucking Ace of Cups and you're having a galactic romance with the planet Pleiadian. What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Keep it to Earth. Please. Keep it to Earth. And yes, I do watch a lot of these YouTube videos. I am not going to front. There's a lot of people that I don't watch and I haven't seen in a while. I.e. Pretty and Prophetic. I didn't even know that was her name until I like kind of glanced to see. I haven't seen this woman in a year or seen anything. Let me see what's going on. Went over to glanced at it. Still nothing. I mean, still the same crap. You know what I mean? Still pushing out bullshit. Who else? We all know the crazy flower head. No, I don't fuck with her. And you shouldn't either if you know what's right for you. That bitch is nuts. Insane in the membrane. And you need to know that. And if anybody come over here trying to like, I'll say her name, the professional high priestess. That's the only time I'm going to say that bitch name. Anybody come over here trying to take up for her, you can go straight to hell with her, okay? And that's how I feel about it. And if you don't like it, so what? Kiss my black ass. I don't give a fuck. I can't even think of these other bitches because I try not to keep them in my head. But because these two bitches right here, they not bitches, but these two women engaged in such foul activity last year, pulling people into it. Don't mess with these two readers. They both equally messy. How you gonna expose somebody? You need to expose yourself. And then who gives you the authority to do an expose on anyone? You ain't shit, your titties hanging out all over the place. You lying. You know what I mean? You don't have the real deal. You still eat sugar and all kind of shit on camera and say that it's healthy. That's not healthy, bitch. So you don't know what the fuck you talking about half of the time. And if anybody don't see that, you bitches is ignorant too. So Tarot Land has taken a nasty, gross turn for the worse. And anybody coming up behind these women trying to do what they do, you gonna fail too. So you need to come with some authenticity and some genuine fucking reads. Because people are literally out there seeking help. When I was going through it a couple of years ago, this is where I turned to get spiritual messages. It started in Tarot Land. It started just, listening to encouraging messages from the House of Oshun, from, I can't think of her name, and I don't even see her anymore, but she was beautiful. She has such a beautiful spirit. I think she just left Tarot Land altogether because her messages weren't getting heard. You guys were more interested in hearing drama from people like Kichi Tarot and all of this shit, which that shit was useless fucking drama. It did absolutely nothing for nobody. People even left Tarot Land after that. The people that was running their fucking mouth, you don't even see, they don't even have a page anymore. So engaging and being messy and that bitch's bullshit brought all you hoes down. You really need to pay attention and find some discernment with what you're dealing with online, because there's a lot of Jezebel spirits, however y'all want to put it. There's a lot of confusion, and God don't confuse. So pay attention. And by the way, anybody that's saying, I'm going to say her name, what is her name? Stephanie Angelic Guidance. I know her name is Stephanie. I can't think of her last name. This is a beautiful soul. And anybody who's coming in to say that this woman is trying to hurt people, stop smoking that shit. You paranoid as fuck, and stop listening to devils tell you that people that are actually out there serving God and spreading God's name, I don't care what she's doing in her life. When she's on camera, that camera is focused on the message, and the message is from God. And nobody's perfect. So she can have a lot of imperfections going on in her life. We all do. None of us are perfect. But the point is to strive to be in the presence of God. Strive for that energy, for the Holy Spirit to come and work through you and use discernment. And I've been on some God before I got up in here. My messages, my name of my tarot is the I Am Tarot. I've been on this kick. All my messages on my website are about not stealing, not cheating, blah, blah, blah. I've been on it since the very beginning. So I understand what some people are going through when they're out here putting out spiritual messages and it's falling on deaf ears. And that's okay. Those who will get it will get it. It's not for everybody. And now, this 144,000 thing. You guys really need to do your research on 144,000. I can't tell you. I'm just saying, go back and double check and look at it. Has nothing to do with soulmates or mates getting together, blah, blah, blah. And I know y'all want to believe that, but that's a fantasy. If you look into the 144,000, said that they were going to be virgins and that they were going to be men and that they would be pure from sex or any kind of so to me, they might be even babies there might be young people. Young, untouched, unscathed, innocent men. That's what it says in the Bible. Like, you could shoot the shit with me and tell me differently, because I'd like to know. But as far as it being soulmates and all of that, no. You are not 144,000 with a soulmate tie or twin flame on all this bullshit. No. The only twin flame you have is God, by the way. That's the only one that can rock with you and compliment you. And for anybody else who's finding that energy, that is amazing that, you got a rare gem. But for the most part, we're just trying to get along out here and function with each other and get as close to our twin flame as possible. Or however you want to do that. Somebody that you can relate to. We have all different types of soulmates. Soulmates don't just have to be a lover. You don't have to marry your soulmate. You don't have to be all kissy with your soulmate. Soulmates could be your teachers, people who you can rock with, who you can walk the earth with, your soul tribe. These are your soulmates, and you don't have just one. These are the people who relate to you, who understand who you are, and you relate to them, understand who they are, and you guys just kind of function together like a well-oiled machine. I'm trying to say it with, I don't, my vocabulary is just like shot these days. I gotta stop smoking weed. So, like I said, get it out of you are not in no intergalactic love. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not happening. You're not fucking Pleiadians. E.T. ain't got shit to do with your love life. Period. I mean, and think about it. Maybe you guys maybe this is just a new way of like being entertained. You know what I mean? Like interactive love something. But you still need to know that you need to suspend your imagination because the shit ain't real. Okay? Really, it's not. It ain't real. Really, it's not. Okay? So you need to like literally suspend your imagination when you're looking at these readings, just like you would a movie, and then let it go, because that's all it is entertainment. And if you are, prove me wrong. If you're in an intergalactic romance, holla at your girl. I want to know about it. I want to interview you. I want to talk to you. I want to meet your intergalactic lover. Other than that, you full of shit. And I guarantee you, ain't nobody gonna come over here talking about they got an intergalactic lover. You bitches is wild. It's getting wild in Tarot Land. And oh girl is right. You guys are upping the fucking ante. Your mother-in-law is a karmic. Your mom's trying to kill you. Who is this happening to? Like, I'm not saying that it don't happen, because there have been some instances where mother has killed their children, but that don't happen all the time. That's rare as fuck that a mother would even take on that kind of energy to the life that she brought into the world. So it's just weird for me that you guys, are throwing out these messages, and these messages don't make any effing sense whatsoever. Let me see, I'm 22 minutes into it. I can't believe I talked this long. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that bullshit. All I'm saying is you need to get it together. And I'm going to have a bunch of bitches coming over here telling me they this or that. Bitches trying to expose me. Bitch, you're going to expose yourself at that point. You're going to expose that you come over here listening to my shits. Yeah, you're going to expose yourself. If you don't deal with me, this shouldn't even come across your feed, right? But I know you hoes be spying. And everybody's got to see that this shit don't make no motherfucking sense whatsoever. All the real people do see it. The rest of y'all need to catch up. Seriously, though, because you can seriously hurt yourself spiritually. I've heard some stuff where I was like, what? She talking about God? And then one of her cards was like, your pussy stay wet. What? Bitch, you want some foul shit. I stopped watching that shit. And this bitch got thousands and thousands of people that watch her lives. And I'm not jealous. Of course not. As a matter of fact, when she said that shit, I was like, I'm out. How did it go from being God's got your back and you pull out a card and you said that your pussy stay wet? Nah. You got issues, ho. And you out here just doing it for the money. And I know it. It has nothing to do with you trying to save the world or bring people over to God. You wrote those cards out. That's your handwriting. That's what you made. Your pussy stay wet. God told you to write that on a card? God told you that? You foul. Your messages are foul. And it's of the devil. It's possessed by the Jezebel spirit.